This is Michael's blade. It's a quadstar from Civilized Sabers, which means it has almost 500 LEDs on 4 strips of LEDs. So most NeoPixel lightsaber blades have 2 strips inside. This one has 4. Let's go ahead and see how it looks.
We'll try.
I like the color that popped on first. It is like a mint green. I think I set this one up in a previous video from the color selector on this Proffieboard lightsaber tester. And I like how it has this FET 263 effect on it that kind of gets brighter. And I didn't like that on the purple color in the last video, but I do like that on this green. It gets like whiter and brighter as I swing it. Let's go ahead and take a close look at the tip. I do have about 10 LEDs in the tip. One of them is facing forward in there around the quad core. Now we'll go ahead and test out the brightness of this quadstar in the LUX meter, but it is made up of the same strips I used to make all of my blades, so I don't expect the numbers to be too crazy. This is more of a novelty for someone that wants to have like the most LEDs in a blade. This has almost 500 LEDs.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
We have a more traditional green here. This is very powerful in the quadstar. Get a close-up of the blade so you guys can see what the blade looks like in 4K here. I do have all the lights on in the garage. I'm still seeing kind of like an aura coming off of this blade, which is pretty strong. It's got like 8 inches maybe around the blade. Nice aura to it. I do like this green, this like kind of a yellowish green. This looks really cool. Let's go ahead and see the next color. We've got a fire effect. This is looking really good in the mirror I've got back there. I do like this fire effect. The fire effect looks good on these 1-inch blades. On the 7/8 inch blades, a little bit thinner blades, I'm not sure about the fire effect on those blades, but on these 1-inch blades, I really like it. Now, this 1-inch blade is a TransWhite style blade, which means it's got like a slight opacity to it, but it's also, you know, mostly like a cloudy white that I sand down and I drill out the blade tip to stuff more LEDs in the blade tip. And the sanding on the blade is also to help with diffusion. Now there's multiple layers of diffusion inside the blade, trying to make all those 500 LEDs look like they're one blade. So the sanding is kind of like one layer of that diffusion, and we have the nylon blade tube underneath, the foam underneath that, heat shrink and cellophane wrap underneath the foam around the LEDs. Nice purple color. Even though there's so many LEDs in this blade, like I said, we have 4 strips. It is very lightweight still. I'm able to swing it around. I can't really tell that it's got that many LEDs in it by the weight. I'm testing this blade before I send it out to Michael. Michael, thank you so much for the Civilized Sabers order. Let's go ahead and change this color to red. I want to see red before I end the video. That's going in the blue direction. Let's go toward the red. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I don't like the blade effect I have on this, but just to take a look at the color, I think the color is pretty cool. Kind of strobes as I swing it. I'm gonna end up changing that, but I like to just take a look and see how smooth the blade is, and for this one, the light is really even on this. Okay, I thought we'd check out a few of the quadstar LUX reading numbers, which is the light meter I have right here. Let's go ahead and see what some of the colors are for this quadstar. Oh, for a max of this red, 4190, and an average of 32 or 33, 3289. But the max is 4190. That is really, really nice for a red. Let's zero out the machine. We've got an indigo, which is not a very bright color. Normally we are reading 4,000 or 41, 43, 44, 53, and a 4503. That's the max I'm reading right here. Average of 38, 38, 3874, 3818, 3750, around there. That's really good for a color like this. Normally they are not this bright. Blue colors and red colors are actually not the brightest. Reset the meter.
What is it? Father's Lightsaber.
Oh, this is a nice blue. And we did reach a max of 5516. That's 5,516. Very nice number for a blue. Average of 3806, 3877. It kind of fluctuates. The blade fluctuates between like 1,000 and 5,000 with a max of 5776. Okay, we are checking out a white with, not surprisingly, some of the brightest and highest numbers yet on the lux meter, 6,643 with an average of a little less than 4,000. Now, your lightsaber may vary, might be brighter than mine, might not be as bright. It just all depends what your blade style is, what color you're testing, what kind of battery you have, what board you're using, the settings you have. You know, a lot of things look different on different sabers. These are just the numbers on my saber here.
Darth Vader.
I'm going to reset the meter again and let's see what other colors we can come up with. There's a nice green with a max of, I knew green would be the brightest. I'm a little surprised to see it almost at 8,000, 7,846. That's right below the photonic green numbers. That's very, very high numbers for a TransWhite. 7989, 8009 on this green color with an average. I saw it hit 5,000. So here's a max, just went up to 8253, 8,253. That is absolutely crazy. 8,666. That's a little demonic on this brightness of this blade. This fire effect where we have a lot of white on the bottom of the blade is registering at over 8,000. That's probably because we have white here and an average of 5,000 or 4,900, 4,040, 400. That max is pretty crazy, 8,326. If you like this video, push the thumbs up button. It really helps the video. Make a comment down below. What do you think of this blade? Do you want a quadstar? Do you think it's necessary to have 4 LED strips? Are you okay with 2? Do you like the TriStar with 3 LED strips? Is that enough? Is a quadstar overkill to you? What do you think? There is a lot of LEDs in here. I kind of like that strobe effect actually when I do that. I wonder how that looks on camera. Subscribe right here for more lightsaber blade videos. I make a lot of custom blades, a lot of different and unique blades. I'll talk to you in the next video.
Quadstar! You don't know the power of the quadstar!
Weapon of a Jedi.